Well, the BRICS Summit is set to start this weekend, and ahead of that there has been trade fair where the commerce and industry ministers of Brazil, Russia, India, China and South Africa have been meeting. Now you have the latest. The Prime Minister has tweeted welcoming the President Putin for the India-Russia annual summit, which also set to take place in Goa. He has said, we also welcome President Michel Temer of Brazil. He said, I look forward to deliberations with leaders of China and South Africa, which will strengthen our bilateral ties with these key partners. I'm happy that India is facilitating an outreach summit with BIMSTEC as well, that is Bangladesh, Bhutan, Myanmar, Nepal, Sri Lanka and Thailand. That's the tweet that the Prime Minister is giving. And also ahead of the BRICS Summit, during the BRICS Trade Fair Summit, we spoke to the Russian Industry and Trade Minister, who has said that Russia is focusing on defense deal with India at BRICS. Key deals after India raises concern over Russia-Pak military exercise. And it's important that how Russian Trade and Industry Minister spoke to India today. Take a listen. Mr. Minister, also concerns being raised with your military partnership with Pakistan. Will that impact trade ties with India?
We have very tight relations with India, especially in the military cooperation. So we are looking forward for the civil industrial cooperation like helicopter Ka-226, light helicopter, which Mr. Modi decided to establish the assembly manufacturing of this helicopter in India, and we're finalizing the details of the contract of this project. And we are in discussion for regional jet, Sukhoi Superjet, to produce some components by Indian companies, as well as a new project for turboprop regional aircraft IL-114.
And even as India will be looking at Russia for defense deals, there's another tango playing out in the background of BRICS Summit, that is between India and China, because Beijing has been trying to enforce a stricter infrastructure investment with Pakistan, Nepal, Sri Lanka, and India is now trying to balance out China getting cozy with Pakistan. Take a look.
From a veto at the United Nations against Masood Azhar, water wars at Brahmaputra, blocking India's NSG bid, to an economic corridor in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. As China continues to snub India, it is overshadowing the BRICS Summit too.
If we say that we do business based on geopolitical things, and then I think that is unpredictable, and also it's very hard for you to plan your business.
But as India plays host to the 8th edition of BRICS Summit, it's going to flex its muscle to ensure that China falls in line.
आपस में अगर हम एक मार्केट जैसे एक इंतजाम कर सकते हैं, ऐसे विषयों के ऊपर चर्चा हुई.
China is facing an economic slowdown and Chinese goods need access to Indian markets. And it is in Beijing's interest to ensure that it maintains cordial ties with New Delhi.
India has a lot to gain from this partnership. I don't think there is a confrontation which is taking place. I think it's a collaborative effort which is taking place.
You know, these are not zero-sum games, and I think we have to work together to resolve infrastructure.
So as Chinese president arrives in India, will India be able to show its clout in the BRICS Summit and send a strong message to Beijing? Bureau Report, India Today.